Dear listeners, dear viewers, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome all the way from Serbia, Ana Rusovac, who is a journalist student in Primorska in Slovenia, actually, but she's sticking to Yugoslavia anyway. And she's on Erasmus right now in Las Palmas in Gran Canaria, in the University of Fernando Pessoa. Welcome, Ana.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the nice introduction.
And coming from Serbia or Slovenia to Gran Canaria, I think it's a big difference. What was the first thing that surprised you here?
Yeah, well, definitely Gran Canaria is way more different than the rest of the Spain. I mean, the mainland where I've been until now. This is my first time coming to any of Canary Islands. And first impression, the weather. Definitely, and I'm still shocked how the nice weather is and how warm it is, even in the winter. I can't even call it winter. So that was, I think, the first impression. And I mean, I traveled a bit. I saw some of the Spain, but never lived in Spain. And I was honestly amazed with their everyday schedule, how they're always late for everything and everywhere, with everything, with the parties, eating, going to sleep,
Everything
getting up,
is slow,
everything.
Slow. Yes.
And I really liked it.
So I know you have travel passion. So you said that you traveled out of Spain, the mainland, Peninsula Spain, or some cities there.
Yeah.
What's your so far favorite Spanish destination?
I have to say Barcelona, even though when I say that to any Spanish person, they usually tell me, "Oh, you're so basic. That is just a basic travel destination for tourists." But I really loved it. I saw a few cities in Spain, but in my opinion, not enough. So my traveling will still continue, and we will see. Barcelona, maybe for now, but Valencia is definitely somewhere close.
Obviously, Spain is a big country, so you have still to explore. But
definitely.
did you explore Canary Islands? Have you visited any other Canary Island than Gran Canaria?
I visited Tenerife. I really liked it. It's way more different than Gran Canaria, and honestly, I didn't know that their differences between islands are so big. I thought, okay, they are way far from Europe, close to each other, they must be similar, but they are way different. I mean...
And if you had to say if Gran Canaria or Tenerife is better?
Oh my God.
Oh, just be careful, many listeners are from Gran Canaria, and I heard that they have some rivalry between these islands, so you have to be really careful.
I really like Tenerife, and I think that there are more things maybe to see, more attractions, and it's more touristic. But honestly, I can consider Gran Canaria more as a home right now. So I could not compare those two islands in that way. Tenerife, definitely touristic destination, must visit, but Gran Canaria may be closer to my heart right now.
That's true, it has different meaning for you.
Yes.
And actually, I know that you had visited Tenerife twice, actually. Because your plane was diverted there because of the storm in Gran Canaria, right?
Yes.
How was that experience? Was it terrifying?
That story, oh my God. So I visited Tenerife one time normally by a ferry, and the second time by a plane. So when I was coming back from Seville, our plane couldn't land to Gran Canaria because of some wind storm whatever that was. So we were going around Gran Canaria for a few times and going up and down and big turbulence in airplane. I was honestly so scared. And then eventually when we were supposed to land, the pilots just out of nowhere went up so fast. I was so scared, and he said, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Tenerife." And honestly, my first impression was, oh my God, I'm gonna see Tenerife from the plane. I was honestly at first happy. I was so glad to see that, to see Teide, to see everything, to see the airport. So, yeah, but it was scary with the big turbulences and everything. So eventually we landed to Tenerife. I stayed there for 2 hours. Such a long stay, yes.
Yes, but like you've been on the soil of Tenerife again, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. It was interesting. It was such a short stay, but at the same time, I could say, oh yeah, I went to Tenerife. I saw Tenerife from the sky and everything, from the close. And then we went back to Gran Canaria. Happily, everything ended well. I mean, the landing was really scary, but
you're
I
here.
am here.
Yes,
I'm here,
exactly.
yes.
So, yeah. And back to Gran Canaria,
Yes.
you said that it has a special meaning for you. Obviously, you're here for Erasmus, and it's have been already 4 months, if I'm correct.
4 months?
Yes.
Yes.
So, how do you find it so far? Like, is it your first Erasmus experience, actually?
It is.
Yes, and how it is? How is it?
I love it. I honestly love it. And if I would have to, like, when I go back home, if I would have to speak about my Erasmus experience to anyone, yeah, I will definitely cry, but I would honestly recommend everyone to come here for their Erasmus. I mean, it is my first, but I spoke to a lot of students here, and I met a lot of students which have already been to some other countries and did their Erasmus there, and they always, everyone said that it's really good here, like it is the best here, and they say it is the best location for Erasmus exchange. So yeah, I love it here. I love the people, I love the weather. It's a bit far from home, I need to admit that. Haven't seen my friends and family in 4 months, but
was that the most difficult adjustment you had to make? Like,
to be without them?
Yeah.
No.
So what was the most difficult thing to adapt to in Gran Canaria?
The whole Erasmus thing, because family thing, no. I already moved from Serbia. I live in Slovenia. I got used to life without them every day and close. So that thing was not the hardest thing, honestly. Maybe just the feeling when I take my phone and I see the Google Maps and I see, oh my God, we are so far away. We are so far. And like 1 hour time differences, you know.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot, but it was so, no, I never been in a different time zone than my parents.
Okay, that's understandable.
But the hardest thing was the Erasmus, the thing that you come here alone to a new country, and you need to step out of your comfort zone to meet new people, and you're all on your own. It only depends on you how many people are you gonna meet, how are you gonna adapt to everything, are you gonna choose to be social or...
You have to be.
You have to be, but it is the really hard step, but only that first step. And the rest was easy. Language.
Yeah, I mean, language is a struggle for you, right? Because you're not a Spanish speaker yet, but when you arrived here, and now 4 months later, how is your Spanish right now?
Definitely much better.
Okay.
Much, much better. I'm really happy. Honestly, I thought it's gonna be even better, that I'm gonna maybe speak magically Spanish at the end of my Erasmus. Now I see that it won't happen, definitely.
It's still not in the end. Maybe in 1 month you will be like this and you'll speak Spanish.
We will see, hopefully, yes. But I am, honestly, I'm happy with my improvement. I see that I understand more. And sometimes in everyday situations, I'm not that afraid to say something in Spanish if I really need to. If I don't have to, honestly, I still prefer to say it in English, just because I'm more confident and more afraid to say something wrong or something like that. But I can say something, I'm super happy about it.
Yeah, but how you find Spaniards? Are they helpful when you show them that you're not that much great speaker in Spanish? So they are like helpful, they understand that, or they just, how you feel about that?
Okay, so that's a really interesting topic because I feel like people, especially here, don't speak English that well. So I've been in a lot of situations when I needed to communicate with the people. I had really important stuff to do, really important things, and I just could not do that without help of Google Translator or someone's help, because people did not understand me at all, and those were really stressful days. I mean, it's really bad feeling when you need to do something and you just cannot communicate with the other person. That's really bad feeling. But honestly, I somehow managed to solve everything because people are nice. And I saw that it's not the thing, not gonna say which, but we know there are some nations who are famous of their knowledge in English, but they don't want to speak English. And I'm not gonna say who, but that is not a thing here, definitely. I really saw that people don't know English, and they just can't speak English, but they are trying. They're trying to understand me. I'm trying to understand them, and somehow we managed to communicate very well.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's nice.
It was really nice impression here. Yeah.
And what's like so far your most favorite word in Spanish? And por favor, no bad words.
Okay, definitely guagua.
That's a Canary specialty, yeah.
Yes, that is so cute, that is so interesting. I honestly thought that it is like the company name when I came here, like, you know, the company, bus company, yeah. Yeah, that's the word for a bus, we didn't say it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I thought that's the bus company. And then I did a little search. I mean, I heard from people that, no, that's a bus. That's the name for the bus. That's how we call the bus. And then I searched, because I was triggered by the fact that they have different words for some, than the rest of the Spain for the same things. And then I did a little research about all of the words that are different and that are like especially only for Canary Islands.
Yeah,
they have a few of them.
Yeah,
they're all so cute.
Own,
yeah, but guagua definitely the favorite one so far.
Okay, so yeah, muchas gracias, Ana, for sharing your experience in Erasmus and your struggles or like challenges with Spanish and traveling knowledge you had in Spain.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thank you all the viewers or listeners for tuning us in, up. I don't know, my English is not perfect. And yeah, until we meet again.